but they were the apostles in the early days. And while preaching, Herod, who was king at that time, did not like what they were doing, preaching this gospel. So I believe it was James. Yeah. James and Peter. I could be wrong. I'm right about Peter. I think it was Peter and James, not Peter and John. If one of them, Peter and James, I think it was. Yes, James. And when they were preaching and have the whole place upside down with their gospel, Herod drew his sword and he killed James. And they fell to the ground and the crowd roared with joy. So Herod, seeing this, he decided to put Peter in prison because the Sabbath day came. You see open for that? The time for the Sabbath, which is like 6 o'clock. So they can't kill Peter. It is too late, but they killed James. So he put Peter in jail to kill him the next day. This is in your Bible. Yeah. And Peter was put, listen, they know that they were powerful. The crowd know that these fellows who preach this gospel is powerful. Yes. So they put Peter inside of a prison, inside of a prison. Now I'm not repeating myself. Let me say it again. He put Peter inside of a prison, inside of a prison. So you have one bar here and you go inside of a prison. And then they go in there and they open next gate and put him inside there. What's the afraid these fellas? Even though they put him there, they put the, I don't know how they call it, they make it out of wood and two halves and they circle around your hand, the two halves, and then they lock it back so that hand can't come out of there and around your neck and across the feet. They put him there in chain. And when they put him in chain, they put two guards to guard him. They can't sleep. No, the gate is locked in the inside. And then the next gate locked on the outside. The soldiers are between the gate of the inside and on the outside. But still they guard him. Because they were given strict instructions, if anything happened to that guy, get away, or you're dead. So they are guarding him. God didn't leave it so. And I'm not talking about something way on. I'm talking about our time. Grace came in our time. Nothing has changed since after grace. So we are really living in the time of the apostles. Are you listening to what I'm saying? And God sent an angel. So he came down. While all this is going on, Peter is going to die in the morning. But he is in the prison sleeping. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. I had someone in prison charged with murder. And their cell in Raymond Yard were right next to where they had the gallows. In those days they used to hang people. And their cell were under the gallows. So when they're getting ready to hang one, they usually hang on Tuesdays. Only those who are older will know that. You know, Tuesdays. Right? Monday, have Easter Monday, they call it, right? Wednesday have a day to one. Thursday, Holy Thursday. Friday, Good Friday. So they're hanging on them. They take a day to hang. So Tuesday they'll hang. And they hang either 7 o'clock in the morning. So the trap door will open right into their cell. You understand? So he said that they will come about 4 o'clock in the morning and they will move them out of the cell. Almost like that change up I know. Move them out of the cell. And they will take them to a certain place because the prison was filled. They'll take them to a certain place and have them under guard. He said before that time, 4 o'clock, the hangman will reach in. He will come in. His face is usually covered for one reason, that no people on the outside. It wasn't a policeman to do this job. They had somebody to do his job, only they will know who the person is. So he walk among them, but he's the one who have come and pull the trap door till the fellow to die. I'm telling you about Trinidad now. So he will come in and take his room, go in his room with his black cloth on his head so that people will not recognize him. He get the message, we have the money to have. So he's paid a certain amount of money to pull that tractor. He come and he set his position, they move them out. He come and they will not see, the actually hanging people will not see. But usually, they will come the day before, the Monday evening. And when they hear, if it is 5 o'clock in the evening, they hear the officers walking down the corridor. Ladies and gentlemen, people, those in condemned prison begin to mess themselves up. Because when that hour comes and they hear people walking on a Monday evening, someone is going to, the death sentence is going to be, you're going to hang in the morning. At 8:30 you shall hang by your neck until death. Because the hour, so at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or calling 9 o'clock. Imagine they are there, they have them here at 8 o'clock. You will hang, you hang by your neck until death. And they will write it down. And ladies and gentlemen, he said people just used to stop so understand themselves. Hard criminal, because death has come. Scared as well. Scared. And imagine when after they tell them that, they ask them, could we get what kind of meal you would like? This is the only time they get it, whatever they ask for to eat. So who could eat? Who could eat? Because they are going to die. They are scared. They're scared. And they know by some of the time, they will hear the trap door drop. And when they remain hanging there, they have to leave them there for 1 hour hanging. So when they hanging there now, after about half an hour, they told them, no, I'm hearing this from the horse's mouth. He was waiting trial underneath. You understand? And when they carry them up, back up now to go to higher up so that they will not see when they're bringing out the dead body, there'll be a prison officer guarding the door where the man's feet is hanging through. And he said, we'll run to see the person dead. We want to see him hanging. And he said, one day we were running and the prison officer said, wait, what are you rushing for? All the time coming soon, why all you rush? The man was hanged. Very rare, you never saw anybody that eat the night before. Why? Because that's more torture, you know. Right? Eat the night before. But the fear is just the messing officer. Sorry, all of a sudden they get diarrhea. Yeah. But Peter, who's going to die the next morning, is in prison sleeping. It means to say right away after he knows James is partner in the gospel died. Yeah. And he is there sleeping. But ladies and gentlemen, thank God for women. And we see it up to today. In prayer meeting is more the woman. The most powerful preacher, prayer warrior is a woman. Yes. Even up to today. The woman of the village get the message that James is dead. And they're going to kill Peter in the morning. And they begin to gather a lot of those women from around who know the disciples. And they decide we're going up in so-and-so house to pray that God would save Peter. This is in your mind. I'm not making up stories. That is in your mind. The one that I just tell you, that takes place on Frederick Street where they have people, in Frederick Street in Golden Grove, that's not Golden Grove. Royal, I can't remember the name of that person in Frederick Street. Yeah? That was Royal Grove. Royal Gold, like Royal Gold. Right? And they went into prayer. There's power in prayer. They want to change the message. But they gather to pray, and their prayer was, God, save Peter. We have lost James. Save Peter. Don't let Peter be this kind of thing. Save Peter. And they went into a solid all-night prayer. Let us say they gather by Miss Ramkisoon to pray. So all the neighbor women and them, all of them gather by Miss Ramkisoon. And solid prayer going on, believing that God will save Peter. But one of the women, listen good young girls, had a little daughter. Let's say the woman here, she have a little daughter. So the little daughter is listening to what they are saying. Because she carried the little daughter home, nobody to take care of the little daughter. So she take the daughter alongside with her into that place of prayer. If somebody get that what I'm talking about in the Bible, tell the people the book and the chapter.
Acts 12.
Acts chapter 12. Yeah?
Acts 12:13.
12, 13? So you could read it for yourself. So imagine little children. She's listening to them now in the prayer room, praying, St. Peter. Up to today. If you want to see real faith in little children, you tell them something and they believe it. You understand? You tell them and they believe it all. So this little girl hear them praying, Lord, St. Peter. And she's there while they pray, she'll be running about. I want you to look at something. So when she heard a knocking on the door, but before I reached there, while Peter was sleeping, an angel appeared in the prison. God sent him down from heaven. It means to say he hear the woman and them prayers. You understand? Yeah. So send down this angel. Now one angel could destroy half of this world. That's the power they have. One angel could destroy the half of this world. So he appeared, and the soldiers were marching just up so. And they fall straight to sleep and begin to snore with their eyes wide open. They're sleeping. The angel did that. So he passed them. The door locked open. It's not mathematics, so he need to open door. And he meet Peter sleeping. Kick Peter on the foot. Yeah. Come, let's go. Am I right in what I'm saying? So Peter got up. But he's in chain. Where is he going? Your Bible said the chains fall off. And they begin walking, and the door opened before them, and they walk straight out. Then they meet now the big gate that they have at the prison wall, the last gate to pass under lock and chain. The angel just said, keep walking. And the door gate opened on its own accord. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in our time. Are you listening? Yeah. Always, almost 2,000, it's about 2,000 years ago, it is in our time. These are the time, we are the time of the apostles. And the gate opened for itself. Oh, this is night time. Peter, the angel, accompanied Peter out of the gate into safety. And the angel went back home. Which part of this verse? Heaven. Peter now walking down the road to his friends. Where is James? He's dead. So Peter went to a house where, maybe he went to the right house, right leading, and he heard them praying inside, so he knocked on the door. Then praying, Lord, save Peter. So when he knocked on the door, the little girl, here he comes, look. No, this to it. She's hearing, save Peter, and I could hear them pray, send Peter to us, Lord, don't let Peter die, send Peter to us. So she's thinking Peter is going to, so from this time she heard him knock. She ran and she looked the door. When she looked, she said, Peter's hand, my God, she closed the door, she ran. And she began to pull on the mother's skirt. Peter outside. No, the woman prayed. The voice is the woman prayed. Lord save Peter, Lord save Peter. Mommy, Peter outside. Mommy, Peter outside. Look here. You prayed hard. You come and disturb it up like you have the devil in you. You go back and say, don't get it.
They said that they was mad.
Eh?
They was mad.
You're so the little girl know who she saw by the gate. Because why? She believed. Now it means to say they are praying, save Peter, and they believe it.
They believe. They said they talking about the angel.
Right? So when she keep on harassing, the mother keep quarreling. Peter knock again. Keep knocking. When they open, they see Peter standing.
They were astonished.
By the door, and they were astonished. But what they were praying for?
Peter.
Save Peter. You see Peter standing by the door now, and they are astonished. So it means to say all of them were praying, they didn't believe a thing. But it's just plainly that Peter was not supposed to die that day, so the angel come and save him because Peter have a lot of work to do. James' ministry, is it James?
Yeah, James.
James' ministry was over. He didn't live to go long. He did his part,
Yeah.
and God took him home. That's why they were able to kill him. But Peter didn't finish yet.
Right.
That's why I stand here and say, no man could take this life
Hallelujah.
until God is finished.
Amen.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Just about 2 weeks ago, I was walking down the road. I came in the shop right by my corner. Just swing to enter into my road. I came by the shop, and usually I should be telling all that. I don't know who's saying no in this conversation, but I will walk with a please tell me, pouch, a pouch in my hand. My wallet is in my pouch. Pouch?
Yeah.
Right. My wallet. Right, pouch or something, right? Anyway, in my wallet is always in that pouch. If you go right now in the car, you'll see it in that pouch. Why am I telling them this? Right? But this is what happened. I need you all a sister. Right? So when I reach in the shop, I open down my pouch, I take out my wallet, and I'm purchasing something in the shop. And two strange guys come. I know the strange guys in the shop. People begin to watch them behind Google, okay? But they're watching them. So they came to buy and they're asking for certain things. And I get my change and I put it back in my wallet. I put my wallet in my pocket. And I leave the shop and I'm walking, going down. I'm walking straight, I go in certain streets. I have to be able to walk. And I'm walking down and I walk over by the shop on the hill and I keep walking St. Martin Street and Maiden Street and I walking down. And these guys are following me. They're following me. When I turn, they turn. And I walk so and I do so and I look back at them, they slow down. So when they slow down, I say they have to be following me.
Yeah.
And I begin to pray, Lord, these men are following me. It is one thing, the serious part I put, the wallet. And they might not see what it has in the wallet. Those two young guys, they had to be armed because they couldn't be that young and foolish to attack me unarmed. So they have to have something on them, but these young guys have it. And I'm walking and they are following, but I am looking as I'm walking. If I have any lonely spot, maybe they wait for a lonely spot because they're rubbing in the road. No problem. Lonely spot. So I'm making sure when I hit a little lonely spot, I put more speed. And they're picking up speed too, but they're staying at distance, looking for the right place. And when I cross the street, now I see a set of guys climbing down there. They came and they crossed the street, and then they stand up so, and they turn and they go back. God.
Hallelujah.
You not? God. This is how we know directly who we are. You understand me? Know who we are. So, Peter, the Bible says, I just said off, he greeted them. They were so happy that he is alive, even though they lost James.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. Women in your prayer, keep praying. You are prayer warriors. I really see women as prayer warriors that will pray down fire from heaven. Because my Bible tells me prayer changes things. But that is not the message. The message is this Jesus that I'm talking about is about to lead the disciples. They were sad, and from the time they heard that he's going to leave them, I could tell you as natural men, because they were still natural men. I am not a natural person. I'm not. But they were natural men still. Even though they're walking with Jesus, they were not saved, so they didn't come into the spiritual realm. So from the time he said he's going to leave them, sadness filled their heart. Let me see how much more you could get into this evening. Tell me which part I am so I could run along.
3 of 16.
3 of 16. It couldn't be 3. I have told you this. Now start. I have told you this so that you will not give up your faith. He's telling them, and you've already told them from 15, that they could be even killed for this gospel. I never tell people that this gospel is going to be an easy road. But God will mold you for your mission. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This thing is real, it's alive. It's not a religion, it's alive. He's going to mold you. What you could go through, I may not be able to go through. And if I cannot go through it, the Lord will not allow the devil to hook into that direction that I can go through. So it means to say anything comes your way as a Christian, whether you be a baby, when I say a baby or a baby in Christ, You could be a big man older than me and still be a babe in Christ. You know what I mean? You're a babe in Christ. Right? He will never allow the devil, because the devil have to get permission from him to interfere with his children. And the temptation and trials come our way to make us strong. Not weak. You're not to encourage us, to make us strong, to make us be experienced in this thing. So, don't care what he's saying now. Their mind is on one thing. And anybody can tell me what it is? He leaving them. Who they has put their confidence and trust in all for those 3 years? He's leaving them. So he's trying to tell them about, he's going to send this comforter. So let me read on. I have told you, listen, that you will not give up your faith. You remember, in other words, you remember what I told. I told you this thing will happen. You will not give up your faith. You will be, listen good, ladies and gentlemen. The gospel, the singer song, it's not an easy road we are traveling to heaven. Right? Something about, I can't remember the word. It's not, I have to sing it to tell you all, but I ain't singing it tonight. I want you all to stay and hear the gospel. If I sing it, I remember it. So leave off that. Amen. You will be expelled. What does the King James Version say? I like what the King James Version says.
You shall be put out of the synagogue.
You shall be put out. The synagogue is the church. You shall be put out of your church. Not this one. If you go to another one and they hear gospel like this, they are not going to accept it. This Bible tells me we shall be hated by all for his name's sake. You see, there's the devil and he's in the power of this earth. And he's the one, if you don't have, if you cannot, or if you don't have God in you to resist him, as long as they are not in God, they will hate you for nothing. And you have nothing to do with it. Is the Spirit of God in you? And the Spirit of God, what happened? The Spirit of God in you and the Spirit they have in them is what I fight. And you are just a vessel. Are you all understanding? The hate that comes is the devil that fighting against God. Amen? So you shall be expelled from the church, or you shall be thrown out. Let us say you're going to our next church, and your visitors meeting, and you come once, you come twice, and they keep around, they tell you, don't go back there. You're in a church already. But when you're hearing here, you like it, so you keep on coming. They get vexed with you. And when something trouble in it is when you see the headman, or the pastor, tell you, don't go back there. All your good friends in the church stop talking to you. Oh, you know what? Your good friends in the church used to talk and laugh and hug you and say, so good to see you in the house of the Lord, sister. Oh, I love my and hug you. The pastor just preach. So then we ask, where have that love gone? And if you are going to the same heaven that I am going to, if we are talking down here, then will you talk up there? Well, let me cut it short. If we are talking down here, we can't go up here. You understand? There is no place for sin in heaven. And if you are talking to me as your Christian brother, because I belong to a different group, then you ain't going to heaven. Are you listening? So it happens. They hate you, they hated Jesus without a cause. The Savior of the world that was sent from heaven to his own people, to the people that God chose, which was the Jews, they hated him without a cause. They have seen many miracles that he did, all the kind of miracles that he did, how he made the blind see, the deaf hear, the dumb speak, and the crippled leap for joy. They saw it, and some of them were even in it. They were healed. The blind is now seeing. They couldn't see, they could only hear, but now they see him because he has prayed for them. They side with those of this world against him. Why? Because they are of this world, and their leaders are of this world. And they will always accept their own. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I'll tell you the truth. May I read? Because right now it's stuff. If I have to continue, it is important that you know this. You see, after you baptize, I have to give you meat so that you remember. But don't be afraid, brethren. Right? They will expel you from the synagogue or the church. And the time will come when anyone who kills you. You hear gospel? It is written here. But they won't tell you this. They'll tell you how you will be rich. That's what they hear today. You'll be rich. When a guy tried to pull me into his ministry, how he pulled them in, he tell them, you will travel with me when I go to America. And all them young boys and girls want to go to America. You travel with me when I go to America. So they flock in the church because they want to go to America. He's giving them good things. When he came to me with his nonsense, and I didn't respond, he looked at me one day and he said, it does not obey. Let me tell you before this. I reached to the airport. I already have my visa for 3 months to America. And we are there. In those days, it had standby tickets. Your plane going empty, they take standby passengers. So all I have to do now is go and purchase my ticket. They already have their own, but they're not leaving because I tell them, I am not feeling led to go. So they get into a wrong and they begin to pray right around me. And they will pray, Lord, open his eyes that he will see that I, the apostle, is talking for you. So when I not agree, he said, you will die. Oh, well, don't get mixed up with these kind of preachers. He said, you will die. Now, many people coming from our apostle will begin to quake in their boots. Yes. But I'm a child of God and I know he ain't no apostle. When he said, you will die, I said, the Bible said to die is great, is gain. Your Bible tell them, yes. To die is gain. He never talked to me after that. Then came over the intercom. There are passengers who's keeping back the plane. Could you get on the plane? And the watchman, they leave. And I turned back on the airport. Then I got a phone call the next day. We are stranded in Miami. Miami? Any kind of me. Well, at Griffith, we are stranded in Miami. They are moving by faith. So they just have the ticket, and they might have about $3 American or so. But if God send them, they'll move sweet and clean. So they hook up in Miami because they went and they visited a church and they asked them to say a few words, and usually the church will pick up an offering and give to them, and the pastor will give them nothing. And from there they will take a train. They were moving from train to get into, they could move to New York. From there with a train. They were traveling with a train, am I right? They're moving with train expecting that the offering will be picked up for them. And the pastor didn't give them nothing. So now there is nowhere, they don't know nobody in Miami. So they call me back. Brother Griffith, I home. Be in Miami. So the three of them is stranded there. Four of them is strapped. One, he, and he. And he, they say he's a prophet. That one I'm pointing to. He's a prophet. So the prophet said, if all you want me go, all you have to pay for me. So he's working with his money, it's his money. So he has money and he has spent it on them. Ready, brother, love coming back. I want you to look at it now. He said, all you bring me, all you have to get me out of here. If it was me, he's saying. Ready, brother, love. You see, by the fruit, people bear. Understand? By the fruit a tree bear, you know what kind of tree it is. So the fruit that he is bearing shows very well. He's dependent, all you have to get me out of here. I'm not spend my money, all you bring me. So they tell me, your friend is who here and he have money, but he's not giving us, Brother Griffith, so that we could travel. I said, he was never my friend. I said, he lied with me, but he was never my friend. But you are a prophet, how come you didn't know that?
Yeah.
I tell him that. He said, okay, do one thing first. Do one thing first. Go to St. Margaret's. You know where I live? And you'd meet my big brother and give him this number and tell him if you could think some money, wire some money to us. I did it. The big brother said, me had that kind of money to send over there for them. Well, anyhow, I see them back in Trinidad after I know they reached back. They never did beat New York where they left and I was expecting to reach. I see very well why the Lord did not want me to go. But you see, the problem is you go in New York. One time without thinking.
Yeah.
You're rushing at the opportunity. Every single thing, look at how good it is.
Hallelujah.
Go to God. Lord, is it you?
Yes.
They push me until I get my visa. I should. The visa was never even stamped to leave the country. I'm in the airport. And I'm not getting lead sign, going nothing. So who they call? Are you all understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So listen. What am I talking about? I have so much to talk. Just tell you, I stop on time. I know I will never finish this thing.
Whoever kill it, you think that you had God's food.
Whoever kill you. Paul said, I'm killed every day long. I'm accounted as a sheep for the slaughter. But nothing could stop me from preaching this gospel. This fella said, this one. For they to stop me, they'll have to kill me. And I know they can't kill me until he says so. This is real. But we just kind of gospel. I always let them know I'm not looking for friends. And I'm really never lonely. Because the Spirit of God is always with me. I know to many of you, these are strange kind of gospel you're hearing here. It is not a madman coming to your area. Not a madman. I know you sang song about the Holy Ghost before I came in. Imagine when we came into this area for the crusade. We drive straight through very slowly. Those who were with me will remember that. And I stopped on the ground and I said the crusade will be here. Me ask nobody nothing yet. Then we see this little guy with the next. We see this guy walking, going down to the back by our next house. We park up with the people in our open space there off the road. And this next little boy is following him. When he look back, we give him the signal to come. What was his name? That Davidson who comes here. Call him. He come. I said, who place is this? It's my father own. I said, listen, we want to have a crusade here. Where's your father? He said, but he's not here. But when he comes, we could tell him and then he could call us back. He said, good. What are the congregation? Those people who were with me. I said, the crusade is happening right here. Then we get back the call. They wanted to see us. They were right to see us. Are you listening?
Yes.
So, when I came, I met what Davidson again. Yes, because he saw me. And he said, Daddy said, you could keep it. So I told the crowd, the congregation, those people who are with me, those young pastors and things. I said, this is the beginning. But we have to get a place to keep the service. So then 2 came in same time. Because those who begin walking, I said, when you see a place, just ask the people. Let me tell you madness. Jesus told the disciples he wanted a donkey to ride into Jerusalem. He said, go down the road by son's house. You will see a donkey tied by a post. Loose it and bring it to me. It's about madness. Let me come here and see one of you with that donkey up here, tie it from me, and let me try to loose it. It's cutlass and a thing. You understand? But Jesus said, whoever asks you, why you unloosing my donkey? He said, just say, he what, master?
Master,
The master have need for it. And I believe he never met people who say, this gospel is so sweet. Bro, let me come and take all your fall and all the axe. Where will we have all the master? Sweet. So I said, go. I tell them go. And when you see a place here that will keep the good, to keep the service, tell them we want to keep service in this place. And 2 results came same time. Both of them wanted. Up the road and here. I say it's down the road. It's down the road. Leading by the Spirit that God told me, yeah, we did not come here by chance. And up to last night talking to my brother, he came and helped us with the crusade. He wasn't in the crusade. His trip made the announcement with. I said, he asked me, so how are you going? Do you think cook food? I said, boy, is he up in Old Clark Road? I said, I don't have to cook. I said, I just cook some rice. There's always sauce. I said, them people, I've never met love like this. And do you know when I came in this area, I took it back because I realized it's more of one race. And they may not like this race. So I push all the other preachers in front. And I do the fixing of the lights. I is one of the workmen. I'm one of the workmen fixing light, cleaning club. But I am not preaching. I said the last night I will preach. In case they want to stone us, we'll already get the gospel through in this area. But if I go to preach on the first night and they stone us, we can't go back. So all you take from Monday, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, one Thursday, and then I will come on the last night and I'll preach the gospel. And brethren, I don't know where you all get this kind of love to accept me. And I know I'm well accepted. I will not take advantage of it. It was not so easy with your son. Your son said a strict warning. I have 2 young daughters. What was this? You couldn't be on her too. Look at the video. I have 2 young daughters.
You have 3 ladies here. 3. Wife and 2 daughters.
Well, right. You have to be this daughter, that daughter, 2 young daughters. He made it clear. He's not wrong. Because he don't know who coming in his area. So he don't make up his mind. Any foolishness. What do you do by doing? I don't know. But I didn't want to find out. I talked to my brethren and I said, let's be of our best behavior. And we are acting. You're not acting. What you see is what you get. That is us. And the love have grown. And when your daughters hug me, I'll make sure I'm looking around. I ain't taking no chance. In case he come in and he might see something else. And before I could talk. So when they hug me, especially the big one, she throws her arm around me and I will keep. I love for the love you all have.
Yes.
And I'm an experienced preacher for the past 46 years in this ministry. 46. I meet all kinds of people. Thanks for the hugs. It makes me feel welcome. Thanks for the dishes.
Amen.
And let me tell you this fact. I made a mistake by saying I love pork. Don't get pork for me. I don't eat plenty meat. I want you all to understand that. It's not that I say meat is bad. I don't like plenty meat. So, you going good. Are you understanding? My brother said take it and no. It was not given to you, friends. That is covetousness. When you go, you ask God for forgiveness. Covetousness. Right? But thanks for your love. We feel so comfortable. We can't wait on the next Sunday evening to be back up in your area. Don't mind I sleeps. I fight it very hard. I sat here for the last week.
Yeah.
And sleep, you see the two of them? I got to move away from each other. And sleep killing me. So the eye falling down. And I started to shake my foot for them to say, well, I prayed. You know, they know that I wasn't praying. The miserable one said, you see you're sleeping. And the next miserable one, they look, she tell the next miserable one, look, he's sleeping, even though I shaking my foot. Because the eye couldn't stay open. But you'll get your laughs. I said, always remember, I have the mic. So I'll talk to you in the service. But I love my congregation.
Nice love, Pastor. They love you. They love you. We love you.
Right? I love my congregation. I love my people. I love you all. Amen?
Yeah.
And I trust that what we stand for certain things. And we pray, God was to begin. Because of what you did, God must. Let me tell him again. God must bless you. He has to. Because that is his promise. The Lord said, if you receive one of my disciples, you receive me.
Yeah.
The people in the world knows this. They knows it. So sometimes before they start the work, they get a big job. They bring something and they give it to our church. They are not a member of the church. They not even belong to that type of church. But they gives it. Because whatever you do, it never goes unrewarded. I'm not saying that because I want anything from you. I'm saying what happens. I'm saying what happens. One person is vexed. So, what your name again? What your name again?
Brother Rosales.
I didn't look at it. That's better. The devil is angry. Is the devil ever? Sorry, man. Probably the way you look. Sorry, brother. The devil is angry. He's angry at what goes on here. People on the outside are hearing the mic even though they are not here. And the message could go out. And our important thing is that the message goes out. And we have no intention of leaving Old Clark Road in a hurry. I might leave and go. In fact, we're looking of even building our church in Old Clark Road, because why don't I go down in the junction? The junction, you meet everybody. God said, Old Clark Road. 45 years ago, God said, Old Clark Road. Are you listening to what I'm saying? A child of God, the Bible says that they that are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God, and daughters too, and daughters too. Well, remember that, right? But everybody is called son. Sons and daughters. Don't feel left behind. Where was this time? Let me see all the time. Let me give you all some more scriptures here. Much. What verse? What? About half an hour ago, you told me 3? Minute 2? God, Father, this book is so sweet. You can never finish. You always see something. That look like a 2 years. You will be expert. I said that already, man. Synagogue. And the time for me that whoever second you will think that they're doing God. They think they're doing this. He is serving God. They think they're doing God service there. Killing me. Get rid of this madman. That's how it's coming. And the people will rejoice. And when Herod killed James, and he saw the people rejoice, he realized the people are on his side. This madman that comes, he ain't going to be there next week, because like he just come every other week and scream down the place that I want them hear the gospel. This is one thing that when you receive salvation, the joy that you have, you wish everybody else could have it. It's a strange thing with God. Are you listening to what I'm saying? You build a new house, the best house in the village. You're feeling up there. Everybody looking at it jealous. Then the fellow over there will come build one bigger than you and you vex. Are you listening? But this that we get, and we are so happy. We have to preach the gospel and wants everyone to be saved, so that they'll experience the joy that we have. All this is by the Spirit. I am pretty clear. So, Father, all you sweet, right. Right. And you know, people will do these things to you because they have not known me. Either the Father known me, either the Father have not known either the Father or me. Who is the Father? They have not known the Father or me. But I have told you this so that when the time comes for them to do these things, you will remember what I have told you. So let's better we stop at this today. Time just flies so fast, they don't give me an hour and a half. I could still go longer, but I respect this. My headline for next time will be the work of the Holy Spirit, or the work of the Comforter. The one Jesus said that it is important for you that I leave you. It is important for you that I leave and go back to my Father. Because if I don't go back there, the Helper or the Father will not come. But when I go, I will send him unto you. Have you ever pity what's really going on? God in heaven send Jesus down, go. You are my word going down there. And speak me my word. I will put it in your mouth. Speak it. I'll make you come like them, so that they will hear my word and they'll accept me. You know what the parable they give? If a man sees, let's say, a king, and he tries to get people to believe on him, so he sends his servants. They kill his servants. And he sits down and thinks for a while. Maybe then if I send my own son, they will listen to him. So he sent his son. And the Bible says when they see his son come, they say, he said the old son, let me kill him. That's a parable you give in the Bible. So he sent Jesus, and they kill him too. Who? He wants Jesus' love. Not we, we were nobody. We were heathen. The Jews, the one God chose. He's going to give them this salvation that we have today. Jesus had to tell them, he said, because you refuse to accept this, I will turn my attention now to the Gentiles, who as long as they are not a Jew, they are Gentile. Are you listening? Jew came from Jerusalem, Israel, only from there. If you're not a Jew, you're a Gentile. No, brother, pastor, I didn't get. Listen to me. Understand what I mean. A Jew, if you're not a Jew, you're a Gentile. I don't care what race tree. Is anybody here a Jew? Was anybody here born in Israel and you came from Jacob? Anybody here that descended of Jacob? I will tell you, no. So then you're a Gentile. In other words, in God's sight, you are nobody. You're born to die. You don't dead one way, and you're going to die completely after. But because the Jews did not accept this good gift that came to them, Jesus said, now I'll turn to the Gentiles, and I'll give them what you refuse. That's how the gospel came to the Gentiles. And the Gentiles are happy, and they're going to Jerusalem, and they're making plenty of money by having tours in Jerusalem as people come from all over the world to visit the tomb where Jesus was, and the Sea of Galilee and all that. And they're watching and making money, and still they are not accepting this Jesus. How sad. All this was for them.
Yeah.
But I say, thank God, that they refused. Otherwise, I would have been nowhere. Let us all stand.